I'm sure you'd agree, Anne-Marie, if we could go back in time to February 2020, if I'd have started talking about some of the stuff that's happened, if you're lucky, you might get 1 week you might be allowed a summer holiday, but you might not. I don't think we will, by the way, Anne-Marie. No. I think that's just a carrot dangled in front of the sheep. Get your vaccine, queue up, get your vaccine, and then you'll be able to get your vaccine passport, and then, then maybe you won't go away. I mean, do you think do you think that Boris is going to open the country up?
No. Yeah. I did for a while. I was hopeful. The reason I was hopeful is because if you go outside, it's very different. This is very different from the first lockdown when this all started. Mm-hmm. When they started, the streets were empty. People were really doing what they were told. Now, that's just not the case. So summer's day, the streets are full. The only difference is nothing is open. And all these businesses are missing out on all this income and all this trade with the streets full of people out enjoying the sunshine. So part of me thought, well, they're not going to be able to lock us up again.
Yeah.
People won't accept it. And I still think a lot of people won't accept it. But just before I came on, David, I was reading the news and Germany is now talking about another lockdown.
Yeah.
And our rates are going up to, the silly R rate thing we've got.
Yeah.
We're getting close to one again. So they're already dropping these hints. And now Germany's talking about another lockdown at the same time.
Yeah.
It doesn't look good. It really doesn't look good.
I personally think that I'm very similar to yourself, Anne-Marie. For a while I thought maybe we'll get July and August, maybe or June, July, something. Maybe we'll get a couple of months of semi-freedom. It's a bit like last year, but we're not, because there's going to be another wave of infections, and they're going to use that to say, look, Boris is going to have to come on with Matt Hancock, Dr. Doom at his side, and tell us, look, we really wanted to let you out, but unfortunately, it's just too dangerous. So it is shocking, though. When under a Conservative government, we've lost more freedoms, Anne-Marie, than I can remember since Cromwell, arguably.
I mean, it's worse than Labour.
Much.
Labour did a lot of damage in its recent reign, and they took a lot of freedoms away. They eroded freedom of speech, for example. But this, I mean, you just said a minute ago that we might they might give us a month or two of freedom. I mean, even just the fact that we're talking about that,
I know,
it's incredible. And I don't know what, I do know what we need to do to get it back is to stop voting for these parties, because there's no opposition in Parliament from Labour, none. They have gone along with every single bit of this, much like they both go along with the wokeism and the globalism and the mass immigration. There's no opposition. There's no contest. There's no argument. They're both on the same side on all these fundamental issues.
Yep.
We've got to get rid of both of them. And it's going to take a lot of effort. It's going to take a lot of time. You could get very pessimistic if you let yourself.
Well, Anne-Marie, the thing about you is, as I've got to know you, you're someone for whom hope kind of flows eternal. You're a very optimistic, hopeful person. And I think that's really necessary because we do need to have hope. And again, I completely agree with you. The Tories and Labour, they're all on the same side, no doubt about it. There is no opposition in our current system, really.